Hello, everyone. How are you? Okay, let's see. I think I accidentally turned the music all the way down. We don't want to turn it all the way down. Okay, let's see. Who do we have in chat? We have Arion. Hi, Arion. And Kenny. Hello. And Monkey. Hello. Espy. Hello. Sounds good. Enjoy your visit. Hi, Pat. Let's see. Melissa. Hello. Oh, Pat, you fell asleep already? Oh, no. Oh, Kenny, go to sleep if you need to, hon. Hour of sleep, my goodness. Let's see. Hi, Jay. I'm here, Pat. I'm here. Probably getting tea. Actually, Steve's getting me my tea right now because he's wonderful. Let's see. Hi, Mona. Hi, Ev. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Allie. I'm trying to do a picture in Secret Garden with fine liners. Nice, Allie. Be sure to post a picture so we can see it. Hi, Angie. Let's see. Anna, hello. Jody, hello. Ev. Oh, look at that happy hippo. Can we get some hypes in chat for Ev? Exclamation point hype for those handy emotes. Hi, Alex. Ev, you are so sweet. Thank you. Oh my goodness. What a way to start off the night. Oh my goodness. Knowing me, I won't finish it. That's fair, Allie. I have way too many works in progress yeah, I have way too many. Hi, Gracelyn. Well, let's see. Announcements tonight. I don't have many. We do have, some of you may have seen, I posted it on, Gracelyn, did I say hi to you? If not, you get 2 hellos. Hello! I posted a couple things today. Hi, Shara. Some of you, if you were at Belinda's stream yesterday, you saw that we have a new sticker. In fact, technically, we have... You're sweet, Ev. You're so sweet. Seriously. Every time I use these Pablos, I'm like, I'm just still in disbelief. Like, complete disbelief. If you were in Belinda's stream last night, you'll see one of the new stickers. The other new sticker I have is similar to one we already have, and it is the mushroom teapot, but it's non-holographic. And so now when you go to purchase a mushroom teapot, you have 2 options, holographic and non-holographic. But the other, hi Michelle, the other brand new sticker that we have, like I said, if you were in Belinda's stream, you saw it because I sent her the first one. Fittingly, because she introduced me to the biscuits, because they're just biscuits. They're not any name brand biscuit whatsoever, I swear. Hi, Shannon. We have our biscuits and tea sticker, which there's a slight, strong resemblance to these. But we have a new sticker in the shop. Put that there. Let's zoom on in. There we go. Pop this up. And the interesting thing about this one is this is actually a clear sticker. So it has white on the back, but if you take off the backing, it's completely clear. Anyway, if you go to my Etsy store, you can see it there. I've got it stuck on a cup and everything. Hi, Steve. So as is per tradition, number 1, members get, nope, no resemblance whatsoever, Allie, because that's not, you know, any kind of slam of any sort. But in keeping with tradition, since we have a new sticker in the shop, that means we are going to do a giveaway for the sticker tonight. So, but also if you are a member, make sure you check the members only post in Discord and on the YouTube community page for your 40% off coupon on both stickers. So for those of you that don't know, on top of the cool badge and emotes, members always get a discount coupon on new stuff in the Etsy store. So coloring pages are usually 50% off and stickers are 40% off. So if you're a member, don't forget, and you're wanting to get a sticker, be sure you utilize those sales. So we will do a sticker, or we'll do a giveaway for that a little bit later. Okay, so with that said, I'm trying to think if I have any other announcements. I don't feel like I do. So I say we jump right in. So I continued working on her hair, and I actually like worked a little bit more on it than what I did on stream. So I have this last little bit that I want to do with you guys so you can see, because this is about where we left off at with this side of the hair, but you can see it's so much darker than it was when we left last time. So I want to do this little bit with you so you can see kind of how I got that, because I actually used some gel pen in it as well. So we're going to start with that, and then we will move on to, and the more I thought about it, I do not want to do a green dress on her. I want to do a blue dress on her, since this is, it's kind of brownish, but honestly, in the whole, it looks more like orange. So I'm thinking blue would look really nice. And we've got like a little bit of a blue highlight in her hair. So we're going to do blue eyes as well. And I need to do her lips still. Hi, Tanya. So that is what we're going to start with. We're going to finish off this hair and then we'll get started. Probably we'll do her eyes and her lips next, and then we'll move on to her dress. Hopefully we'll get as much done today as we did last time. So, oh wait, I missed it. I missed it. Where does one get Tim Tams? Evelyn got them for me on Amazon, actually. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Steve is bringing me some raspberry tea.
Your daughter.
She wants to come say hi?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to have a visitor. Yeah, she can come say hi. She's been staying up later, so she's awake usually for the first portion. Would you like to say hi?
Hi! I can stay up late now. I'm 8!
It's okay, sweetie.
Yay!
Get some sleep.
I'm not going to.
Okay, well, in a little bit. Well, you know, you can't censor them too much as when they're kids. Anyway, so we have, let's see, did I miss anyone coming in? Hi, Mary. Yeah, I know. I usually try and keep it, you know, but it's fine. Yes, she is recently, so she's very excited. Hence the balloons and everything. So yeah. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Turn off these notifications here. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do the hair and then we're gonna move on here, okay? So, yeah, I know, right, Allie? We'll just let that one go. We'll just, you know, yeah, we'll just let that one go. There's too much excitement around birthday times. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I actually ended up using a gel pen on the hair because I wanted some sparks really, really dark. That is true. Thanks, Ev. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and zoom on in. I just never really talk too much about them, Kenny, so I don't, you know, really ever say their names or ages. You know, they're just, you know, little Steve and little Emily, and yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm particularly protective, I suppose. I figure it's my prerogative. So yeah, I don't generally just announce it. I don't know. It's probably not that big of a deal, but what are you gonna do? That's what I'm thinking, Angie. Okay. I mean, like, I'm also the kind of parent that, you know, I don't post pictures of them on Instagram. Basically anywhere public, I don't generally post anything about them. I just, you know, kind of keep it separate. The way I figure it is, A, it's a safety thing, but B, like, when we were all kids, the internet wasn't a thing, you know? It wasn't like, I mean, sure, our parents, you know, maybe sent pictures in the mail or, you know, the Christmas newsletter or whatever, but you know, we weren't exactly getting our childhood pictures plastered, you know, all over the place. And so I would rather keep it private, I suppose. And when they get older, they can decide, you know, what goes online or whatnot. But I mean, how would I feel if as a kid, you know, my parents had posted my most awkward years or whatever else, or hey, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, I mean, I'm protective. What are you gonna do? Yeah, exactly, Graceland. And especially because, I mean, I'm not famous by any means. You know, we have a small group here that knows me, but because my part of my work is so public, I don't know. I suppose it's just a safety thing. Just a decision that that I made when I knew I was gonna start streaming, that, you know, life and this sort of stay separate, I suppose. Yeah, Allie, a little bit. That is still hot. There we go. Thanks, Shara. All right. So, yeah, exactly, Alex. And that's why, like, I've had people that know me here send me personal Facebook requests, and like, I don't ever want to offend anyone, but the only people that I have on my personal Facebook are people that I know, like, in real life, that I've known for years. Like, even like if I meet a new mom, like where my kids are in school with them, I'm still hesitant to friend them on Facebook just because I don't know much about them. So I have a very select group of people that and even as it is, I don't post that often on Facebook. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just naturally a bit more protective. Exactly, Melissa, exactly. Okay, so we're gonna start with ivory black here, and basically we've laid down this already, but we're just gonna darken things up. Our goal is to get it to this point. Okay. Exactly, Jody. Yeah, I don't hesitate to post the pets. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been a time or two where I've slipped up with their name or they've slipped up with their own name, you know, and it happens. I just don't make it a habit of regularly announcing, you know, any kind of personal info, I suppose. Yeah, selective. I like that. I like that, Shara. That's more what it is. Yeah. Oh, she did? Totally missed it. Oh, hi, Karen. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, I like that, Shara. Selective. That's a little bit better. Okay. But since you all know that Steve's was this week, and now you know this one's recent, it's been a very busy week here. All right, so we're gonna start with our ivory black. And we're just gonna start darkening some of these places here. And then we'll do that giveaway here in a little while. There we go. Plus, I'd like to think that, you know, her observing the way that we act online is going to set the tone for how, when she is allowed to, you know, be online and social media and whatnot, that might set the tone and might help teach her to be safe online as well. You know what I mean? Mostly because at some point she will be getting a phone, and there's probably going to be even more apps out when she gets her phone than there are now. Exactly, Sherry. I mean, I remember, gosh. I mean, I remember that we had a family computer. I remember when chat rooms were a thing. Yeah, exactly, Sherry. They really were. My first cell phone, I had to buy it myself. I was a senior in high school. It was this little thing. But yeah, I mean, growing up, we had a word processor. We didn't really have a computer, and then we got our first, like, family computer. And so, yeah, the idea of Facebook, like, I don't even remember when MySpace, because I know MySpace came before Facebook, but it's all a little bit fuzzy. I haven't seen it yet, Allie, but I've read enough to know, you know, the way, obviously I don't want her growing up in fear of things. I want her to grow up in a way to where she is wise about things, you know? It's just, online is so different than it was when I was a kid. So if I can teach her caution now, that should hopefully translate into smart decisions for her later. Oh, exactly. We had a car phone before cell phone, but it was not. Yes, we had a car phone too. And my dad had the briefcase phone, but mostly that was because he had to take long business trips. And for what he did, he needed one to keep in touch with Mom, and I remember he had one. But yeah, definitely had to buy my first one. And even then, I remember, like, you know, internet on your phone, like, you just never hooked up to the internet because it was just so expensive. Like, I remember panicking one time when I accidentally hit, like, the internet icon. I mean, I'm sure you, like, everybody here remembers when, you know, now we just swipe on a screen for our letters, but before, when you used to have to hit the buttons, like, 3 times or, you know, 2 times based on what letter you were getting at. When I was young, we still had a rotary phone and the internet was not even a thing, right? Oh, nice, Kenny. Hi, Terilyn. So, yeah, I just, you know, I'm just naturally a bit more protective. And don't get me wrong, I've met those that have rolled their eyes, but I figure, again, as the parent, it's my prerogative. They can raise their kids their way, and I will do this my way. A slap and a chisel? Oh my gosh, Shara. I have one teenager, one preteen. They have a phone, but they don't have a Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. They can't access YouTube. Yeah, same thing. I am not anxious. I'm hoping TikTok won't be a thing when she has her phone, but we'll see. Like I said, I've always said that when they get older, I want to have a relationship with them where we can talk honestly and openly about the dangers, and that they'll be smart enough. But she's my rule follower, so I think that if we set rules, there won't be an issue. Exactly, Allie, exactly. Anyway, but today is what? Today's Friday? Friday, so it's the weekend. Yay. How has everybody's week been? Do you have any weekend plans? What is happening? I know I saw some of you ordered those Stedler pencils, because that was a good deal. Sorry, I was looking at chat for a second. Everybody's saying hi to everyone. Okay, so I also know some of you play or are starting to get into Animal Crossing. For those of you that don't know what Animal Crossing is, it's basically a game, and it's, you know, it's just kind of for fun, and in our current situation, a place where you can kind of get away is kind of nice. But anyway, the idea is you have this island, and you have your home, and you can just decorate it. It's just kind of fun, very chill, very relaxing. Anyway, I was excited because one of the rooms that I have in my house, I decorated a Star Trek room. Nice, Alex! Working on some stuff. We had the internet briefly when I was a kid. It was called a party line, and we had it for 6 months while we waited for our dedicated phone line. Nice, Jody. Oh, well, hopefully you'll be able to relax this weekend, Ev. By the way, I'm using dark gray at the moment. It's very much a cool gray. And welcome to all the lurkers and everyone coming in. That was a joke, I'm old. I gotcha, Jody. I gotcha. Hi, Wendy. Yeah, gosh, I remember playing... I was also homeschooled as a kid, so, I mean, there were more opportunities for me to use the computer, I suppose. You know, maybe it was the reward after school was done or something, but I remember, like, doing typing games and, you know, Oregon Trail and all that good stuff. Nice, Sherry. Oh, you're gonna color the teapot. Oh, very cool. Okay. All right, so we've darkened this up a little bit. You can see though it's still not quite to... We're getting some glare from the light, but it's not quite to the level of darkness as the other one. So here is what we're gonna do now. Which it may be, you know, some of you may be scratching your heads, I suppose, like, why is she doing it that way? But I find that with the Pablos, I don't get a real dark black. I mean, there's other blacks that I can try, but for this particular situation, I am using a gel pen. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not coloring in the whole thing. what I'm doing is I'm creating a kind of dark line that I'm going to kind of add more black to. I'm not outlining the whole thing, just parts of it. And I'll show you how I kind of blend that all in, okay? And this pen that I'm using, sorry, I don't want to mess up that line. This pen that I'm using is the it's an Arteza gel pen. It's kind of like the Click gel pen, the 0.7. I guess I didn't put in a description for it, but yeah, so this is just a black Arteza pen. If Steve is about, can I say I don't do Christmas until the 24th of December, was starting to watch the stream. Oh, gotcha, Wendy. Yeah, I think he's watching with daughter, actually. Okay, so now we're gonna create a line right along the edge here. And I'm going slow because obviously it's gonna be real hard to erase this this gel pen here. And then we're gonna put here. Just a little bit. I kind of flick it out towards the end, and then these harder ends here, I'm gonna blend in with the black colored pencil. All right, I'm gonna move my cup of tea here. Hang on, 1 second. I need the arm room, and I don't want to bump it. There we go. My computer was a set of encyclopedias my parents bought the year I was born. Maybe a bit. Yeah, it was my parents had it too, Shara. My parents had it too. What is the strategy of the game? Oh, for Animal Crossing? It's not really there's not really a strategy with it at all. Honestly, it's super laid back. Like, you just have fun. Like, there's no really end game to it. You just build and you collect things, and you know, there's certain new things for the season. It's really just nice to chill, honestly. Yeah, Allie, and then what I'll do is I'll add the black pencil next to it so you won't really see like the real harsh line, but what it's giving me is it's giving me that real nice dark kind of, you know, real strong black, if that makes sense. As you can see up here where I used some of it. So from a distance, it creates a nice kind of real solid black effect. Okay. And like I said, I'm not going over all the lines. But the places where I want the black to be the darkest, that's where I'm adding it. Raven black, yes. Okay. So, and then one here. Okay. And then right here. Here. Okay, let's see. Don't want to add it anywhere else. Speaking of gel pens, so did anybody see Color with Claire's video about the Arteza white gel pens? Posted that recently. I didn't realize that Arteza had white gel pens. So I am going to give those a shot, and we'll have a review video up for them at some point. It's a whole new side of it. Yeah, the side that gets really upset when Steve wants to rearrange my order of gel pens. I'm very protective of my gel pens and the order in which I store them. Okay, so now we've got our ivory black again. Okay. And we're going to color in pretty dark next to that black line. I tried to play Animal Crossing a long time ago, but it was a bit too cute for me. I like The Sims. You can really play God. Yes, yes, The Sims definitely are a bit more involved. I don't think I would have played Animal Crossing in any of the previous incarnations. But the way they have it now for the Switch is much better. Okay, so I'm just adding in that real dark black where I want it. Because like I said, the majority of this was going to be black hair. Battered husband's hotline. Aww. Thanks, Melissa. I spent all week helping kids catch up on schoolwork, so I have wine instead of tea. They're doing distance learning because our schools... Yeah, Alex, we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing here. And honestly, I feel incredibly comfortable with our decision just because there have been multiple positive cases. A couple of them have been in what would have been my kids' class. So, yes, I'm very pleased with our decision to keep them home. Gives me a fair amount of peace of mind. Okay. Go. I can smell those Tim Tams. Thinking I may need to take a Tim Tam break. Kind of waiting for my tea to cool. I feel like it'd be fitting to do a Tim Tam slam today. Of course, I don't know. I have these two and then one left, so maybe I shouldn't slam it, and I need to like take my time and really enjoy it. Savor it. I do have a choice. My younger is struggling. He hates the online. Oh, I don't. I gotcha. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. I think the kids, for the most part, have gotten used to it. I think probably the hardest part about it is the social aspect, honestly. But we try to have our online play dates and whatnot. Obviously, it's not quite the same, but, you know, we've had talks about not dwelling on the fact that maybe we're not happy with the way things are right now, because the fact of the matter is there's not a whole lot we can do. You know, they want to know when the virus is coming to an end, and I honestly don't have an answer for them, and I just have to be patient and wait with the rest of the world, I suppose. Bob got called out on a fire at 4 a.m. today. He was the only firefighter to show up. Luckily, it was a small kitchen fire. He could handle it. Oh, man. All right. We're gonna take a bite here. Seriously? Why are these so good? Hi, Tracy. Oh my gosh, Ev. Seriously? Oh man, he must be so frustrated with them. Yes, Alex, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So we just have to reiterate all the time that, yeah, you know, it sucks right now, but on one hand, we can't dwell on the things that we can't change. And on the other hand, we just need to remember how lucky we are that, you know, or you know, how lucky, how blessed we are that we are, you know, Steve's still got a job, and, you know, the only thing we're having to worry about at the moment is waiting it out and making sure we stay safe. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a much worse situation. So in our particular situation, us being upset because we can't go see our friends is pretty mild in comparison to what a lot of other people are having to deal with. So it's more of conversations about being grateful for what we have and not dwelling on the things that we can't control and the things we don't have. You know what I mean? Exactly, Melissa. Exactly. Yep, Alex, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Oh yeah, Shara, yeah. So anyway, you know, we try to make things fun, and just, you know, we get them out, and, you know, we take them to the parks, and, well, not even really the parks. We like take them for walks. We try to avoid the play structures. We live in a pretty family busy town, so parks can get a little bit crowded at times, so we tend to avoid them. But walks, and we have our own little places that we take the kids, so it works. Exactly, Ev, exactly. Okay, so you see how this is getting much darker now? So now we're going to go in with, actually, we're going to take another bite. Well, and if it was just me and Steve, I think we'd be, you know, obviously it'd be a little bit different, but was trying to explain the logic, you know? So, it's alright. Oh, thanks, Alex. Honestly, I love, for just for that reason, I love it too. Like, when I'm doing this and I'm live streaming and I'm working on this, number one, I'm coloring, so it keeps my mind busy anyway. But number two, like, I find that if I'm ever having a day where I'm using the dark gray, by the way, where I'm feeling, you know, particularly anxious about, you know, just everything going on, or I'm stressed, like, this is a perfect solution for me, because when I come here, not only am I coloring and hanging out with you guys, but it also keeps my mind incredibly busy. It's because of the parts of the stream I need to, like, maintain, or, you know, it just keeps my mind incredibly busy. And so I don't think about everything, you know what I mean? Oh, nice, Alex. Very nice. Well, we found a basketball court that's usually pretty empty, and we'll take the kids over there. And they really enjoy that. Alright, so still using that dark gray. I used the ivory for just a second, which I'm sure we will grab it again before we are over with this. But like I said, I just wanted to do this hair, this one small hair part here at the bottom, so you guys could kind of see what I did on my own, because I realized I was doing it so much more differently than what I was on stream, and I was just like, I should probably show them what I did rather than just saying, ta-da! Good luck! Alright. Thanks, Shannon. I had a baby right before COVID hit, so quarantine has been crazy with a kindergarten and a preschool and a newborn. Now the kinder is distance learning and hating it. Oh, Anna, yeah, that's hard. I'm sorry. Because, I mean, I even remember when mine were younger, like, those mom dates were so helpful because I just felt so isolated a lot of the times. But, yeah, that's hard. Well, you have us, Anna, so feel free. Feel free to hang out lots. I understand where you're coming from. Yes, we have scooters. We do scooters, and we have bikes, but yeah. Oh man, I got down last weekend and trailing into the week due to my birthday sucking this year, but oh, I'm sorry, Ev. Here, Ev, I could play the birthday song again. You want me to play the birthday song? If I was there, Ev, I would celebrate with you. What are you doing, glowy highlight? What are you glowy highlight? What are you glowy highlight fave colors to use with? What are your favorite glowy highlight colors? Well, I mean, I've got kind of like a bit of a blue on here. It's not a strong glow, but it does have a bit of a blue, and that's where we're going to use with this. So this is blue jeans. Okay. So there are some spots on the hair that I left almost white. And so that will kind of make that pop, but it's still subtle because I didn't want it to be super bright, you know? So in these lighter spots. And then what we're gonna do, let's see. Aw, Ev, I'm so glad. Oh, very different, Pat. Very different. Okay, so now we're gonna use bluish pale. Well, and the kids really liked what we ended up doing for Halloween. You know, we did, you know, hunts around the house and that kind of thing. So really, I feel like the only thing that maybe they feel they missed out on was spending time with their friends. You know what I mean? Like I said, the social aspect of it. I think it's easy enough to make things fun at home, you know? Oh, thanks, Jay. Alright, so now we're going to grab our ivory back again, and we're just going to kind of add a bit more to it. Like I said, I wanted it mostly to be black. Oh, most definitely, Jody. Aw, you always have us, Ev. Well, see, that's the thing. For us, we've essentially been... well, yeah, I guess we're not, like, so quarantining that we don't go absolutely anywhere. Like, I don't know. We don't go around people, you know what I mean? But we've been essentially doing this since March. Yeah, because lockdown for us happened right around March, and it was like a pretty strict lockdown. And then, since things haven't been getting any better, we've just stayed kind of social distance. Like I said, you know, we make it work. You know, we have a lot of online videos, and you know, we take the kids out. But for us, This has been going on, I don't know, how many months has it been since March? It's been going on a while. We're doing surprisingly well, though. As far as, you know, there obviously, you know, everybody has their up and down days, but, I mean, we're all with each other 24/7 and nobody's been hurt yet, so we're good. No, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, me and a lot, I've had, like, people ask, like, how Steve and I are doing it, being around each other 24/7, and really, I think we're just used to it, and thankfully, you know, we're a good match, so we're not at each other's throats all the time, you know what I mean? Has a new white, really white acrylic pen. Are you talking about the gel pens, Kenny? Yeah, almost 8 months. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to use the Caran blender. Okay, and I want to smooth that out. I initially didn't think that I was going to use the blender, but I tried it when I was coloring the hair on my own, and I really liked kind of the smoothness that I got out of it. So I ended up doing that with all the hair. Kenny, are you talking about the one that Color with Claire, the video she did on hers? Send me a link to it, Kenny. I'll take a look. Because an acrylic pen would be really cool. Okay. So now I just want to take my ivory black and just touch up a few places. I had to go to the office to get my computer, printer, personal stuff. I was terrified. I don't think we've had a strict lockdown compared to other countries. Individuals may be doing more what's been suggested. Yeah. Yeah, it's a gel. Okay. Doesn't agree, your judge. That's good. That's good. All right, so we're going to use ivory black here. Just in a few more of the spots, okay? And we just end up coming out with this really kind of nice, smooth kind of black blend for the hair. I mean, I'd be lying if I said, you know, it wasn't time consuming by any means doing the hair this way, but, you know, I suppose it just depends on what kind of look you're going for and how much time you're willing to put into all the layers. All right, so let's zoom out now. Yeah, the gel pens that that I got, yeah, they ended up being out of stock, but they should be here soon, so at the very least we can take a look at them. Okay, so you get a little bit of a light glare on here, but what do we think? I feel like I could probably go over this hair a little bit, make it a little bit darker, but I think otherwise the hair is probably pretty good. 90-year-old mother or not enough precaution. Exactly, Mary. Well, I mean, one second, I'm gonna take a sip here. If I am completely honest with you all, which I'd like to think I am most of the time, most of you know this time last year, I had recently gotten out of the hospital because I had had meningitis. That was, it's interesting. While I was there experiencing it and going through all of it, it didn't seem as scary. But part of it is because I don't know. It was all so surreal as it is. I hadn't really processed it. Being out of the hospital after that experience, you know, and I came out of it and, you know, I'm healthy now and everything. But looking back on it, that whole experience was, I'm not going to lie, it was rather traumatic. And this is about, you know, it's been about the year anniversary of it happening. And the idea of, God forbid, here, I'm also picking my color at the same time, picking up something that requires me to go in the hospital, especially something like what's going on right now, scares the crap out of me. And I honestly think that what happened was just traumatic in the sense that, you know, not like PTSD, but it gives me anxiety thinking about it. And I feel like it just the whole thing just scares me too much in the sense that I do not want to go to the hospital. Like, it was scary enough being there and going through that. And the fact that, you know, this is kind of like the anniversary, I suppose, of when it happened. And it just makes it all too real. And honestly, it makes it terrifying. So essentially, I just try not to put myself at any unnecessary risk. You know what I mean? I mean, who knows? Maybe I should talk to somebody about it. Let's see. They've proven that the virus doesn't live long on surfaces. CDC has shown it. Well, still. I will feel better when they are able to come up with some sort of a vaccine. I don't think that all of the lockdown and everything going on, I don't think it will be over until they come up with some sort of vaccine. Okay. So, we're gonna do the eyes. It's 9:10. Let's do our giveaway for our sticker at 9:30. Okay? At 9:30 is when we'll do our sticker giveaway. But yeah, I think it's just so fresh in my mind, the idea of, you know, the hospital is no fun. I mean, I wasn't thrilled when I had to go get my tonsils out, but what are you gonna do? Oh, she wants me to. She wants to see me do the giveaway.
To stay up if.
Oh. Okay. Well, chat, we're gonna do the giveaway now because she is staying up. She wants to see the giveaway happen. So we're doing it now. Aw, thanks, Cheryl. All right. So at the request of Daughter, we are doing the giveaway now. So let me pull up Nightbot. Oh, I know, Shara. Thinking back on it, it was just, like I said, when I was in the middle of it, it was easy for me to not think so much about it, but like, I have very vivid memories of the whole experience, and I would not wish that on my worst enemy. All right, so, happier things, sorry. Okay, giveaway. So, we are gonna do a keyword, and our keyword is going to be, what's our keyword gonna be? Let's do happy. All right, so if we're gonna fill the chat with happiness here, all right? Aw, thanks, Ev. So, oh, awesome, Allison. All right, so we're gonna fill the chat with happiness. Type the word happy if you want a chance to win the new tea and biscuits, definitely not a biscuit slab sticker. All right, so type the word happy if you would like a chance to win the brand new sticker. Okay? All right, we're gonna let that roll for a little bit. Look at all that happy in chat. I love it. I'm gonna eat my nondescript biscuit. Seriously? Why are these so good? Like, I love them. Evelyn, thank you. You've made me very, very happy. All right, type in the word happy. I'll continue coloring in a minute. Honestly, I'm just eating my biscuit. Oh, good. They really are, Cheryl. Normally, I would say yes, Ev, and as much as I love them, after Halloween and everything else, I think I gotta go on a chocolate detox. As much as I love them, oh man, yeah, I've had way too much chocolate. I love it now, but it's just, yeah, I think when all the sugar is out of the house, I need to go on a sugar detox between Halloween and birthdays. Oh man. Tea is tasty. Okay. Thanks, Ev. You're amazing. You are so sweet and amazing and wonderful, and yes. Oh man, Angie. Well, good luck, hon. I'm so sorry. We'll be thinking about it. Will you be able to, is it a semi... I mean, I don't know how serious it is or not, but I mean, are you going to be able to have your phone with you? Hopefully we can help distract you a little bit during that 2 weeks. All right. Let's see. How many entries do we have? 16? Got like 50 people in here. Come on, type the word happy. I ship to anywhere. I mean, not the moon, but that's because I don't think USPS goes to the moon. Let's see. 6 days on. Oh, yep. Yep, Shara. I'm right there with you. Oh, awesome, Allison. Allison. All right, well, I'll keep, let's work on the eyes while we wait a little bit longer. Chappy, not Chappy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. We're filling the chat with happy. Although, since daughter is waiting, maybe we'll roll it here soon. All right, let's everybody, give everybody another minute to get in, okay? And then we'll go ahead and we will roll it, okay? All right, so in the meantime, while we wait for everyone to type happy, okay, we're gonna zoom in nice and close. We are gonna start with blue. It's just called blue. Yeah, roll it. Okay. We'll do a 10-second countdown for anybody else who wants to put in the word happy, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Marilyn, you are our winner. Marilyn. All right, Marilyn, I'm gonna wait for you to respond here, but what you'll go ahead and do is email me here your mailing address, and I will pop this in the mail for you tomorrow. So congratulations, Marilyn. Yay, there she is. Perfect. All right, so just shoot me that email, Marilyn, and I will get that off in the mail to you tomorrow. Get some hypes in chat for Marilyn. Huzzah! Awesome. Shannon! Yes, Shannon! What? I didn't have coffee. I promise, Shannon. I didn't. Look, I'm drinking tea. I didn't have coffee, Shannon. What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Oh, the email. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shannon. I'm sorry, Shannon. I'm sorry. Hi, Joanna. I'm in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'm sorry. All right. So I'm just gonna color with some blue here. Like, legit, this is color. The color's name is blue. I love you, Shannon. I know. I'm sorry. When you put your colored pencils in cases, do you put your low-priced pencils in one case with a label inside and expensive in another with labels? Melissa, each of my cases are sorted by brand. She had too much sugar. I know, right? Yeah, so I have cases for for different pencils. So for instance, this case is strictly for I got the finger shake. This case, there's no crying and coloring. Not sure how much spare time I'll have, but I'll definitely try to catch up. It's a rehab boot camp. Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, good luck, Angie. We'll miss you. So this one is strictly for the Pablos, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases here. So like I have one for the pastel pencils, one for the Arteses, one for the Prismacolor. So each of my cases are sorted by pencil brand. Okay, let's zoom in nice and close here. Thanks, Joanna. Evelyn sent it to me because she's wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna try and keep my hand out of here because I noticed it definitely changed. The white balance changed a little bit when I had it there. So we're gonna start with blue, number 260. Okay. And we're gonna use Posca for our white highlights here. Okay. No. Oh, thanks, Joanna. Well, I think we're finally going to go through with our dentist appointments next month, too. I've been putting them off because I haven't been relishing the idea, but I think a trip to the dentist is in order. All right, so I know that was totally random. This is the way my brain works. Like I think about random things all the time, and occasionally I'll just like tell Steve something. He'll look at me so bewildered, and then I'll realize I had a whole conversation of thoughts in my head, and then he's just looking at me like I have no idea what to say to that. I'm like, oh right, sorry, my bad. Really runny lately. Like I have trouble covering black lines. I'm assuming you shake it up beforehand, right, Allie? And then do you store it tip down or tip up? Oh, good night. Ev was just saying good night to you. Do you want to say congratulations, Marilyn?
Congratulations, Marilyn.
She was the one that won. You wanted to stay up for the giveaway.
Oh, yay!
All right. Have a good night. Love you.
Bye.
Yeah, I was just like, what do you mean you can't read my mind? All right, so 161 light blue. Well, she's been getting to stay up later just because she's been getting up early, so we changed her bedtime to a little bit later. And, yeah, so she gets excited now that she gets to stay up later. Marilyn. I store it tip down. I do shake it up, but maybe I don't shake it up enough. How old is it, Allie? Oh, how funny, Angie. Okay. So now I want to use bluish pale. Okay. So. All right, now I want, what's my darkest blue that I have? Prussian blue? I think I want Prussian blue. Who's got the next medical drama coming? I will happily offer my support. She's got the cutest... Wait, what? Who's got the next medical drama coming? I will happily offer my support. She's got the cutest ways. What do you mean medical drama? Like a show or actual medical stuff? It's at least a year old? Well, it should still work. Yeah, I would just try shaking it more, maybe. What do you do with the empty slots? I honestly just leave them open, Melissa. If I have extras, so for instance, the Pablo one case that I have, because I try to order cases based on which set it's for. So this one holds like 124 or 125. So naturally, because it's 120 set, I only have like 4 extra places left. If there's more extra spaces than that, then I will store my spares or like my backups. Like the Prismacolor one I have holds a fair amount. And so I will store... like my extras, because I go through Prismas so quickly. I generally like to have 1 or 2 extras of each color so that I'm not stuck, you know, if I run out. Yes, I love bluish pale. Okay, and then Prussian blue. I want to get that nice kind of dark blue color up here. But yeah, generally I just sort, I like to have a separate case for each one. And then if I have nothing to fill the slots, I honestly just leave them empty. Like I said, I'll put the extras if I have them, but otherwise it stays empty. Mostly because I like to have the organization of, you know, I have memorized what the, that's why every single one of my cases has a different pattern on it. And so I just have memorized which pattern belongs to which set of pencils. It was a little bit, it all kind of ran together. By rainbow, I don't think I could mix the brands. I don't think I can mix the brands. Mostly because I use a set of pencils specifically, that's Genetian blue, I did not want to use that. For specific reasons. Like sometimes if I've got a large space I'm coloring, I want to use something softer that's easier to cover the whole space. If I'm doing something that has really, really small, spaces like my Ergos, like I'll use something like Ergosoft, something with a harder tip. So I choose my picture based on brand, or I choose my pencils that I use on a picture based on brand, not on color. Oh no. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't mix it like that. Like I said, I do my pictures based on based on brand, not necessarily color. Because if I choose to do ErgoSoft, I resign myself to the fact that yes, there will only be a little bit, you know, 36 colors to choose from. And so I don't, you know, I give myself limited palettes sometimes. Okay, so now light blue. Okay, go around the bottom there. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our bluish pale. Oh. All right, I wanna go ahead and use the blender. I can't do that. All my pencils cannot live together. Exactly, I need to have them, yeah, by brand, Sherry, exactly. Oh, most definitely, Allie. I'm telling you, if I had a face cam, I'd be making all the cringy faces right now. Like, I don't think I can do that. Okay. Oh, Joanna, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Joanna? Or you can type exclamation point hype. Thank you, Joanna. You are so sweet. Don't know what to do with the background. Honestly, Ev, I'm right there with you. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm thinking... I debated about watercolor because I saw that's what Christine Karron used on hers, but there's too many details. I wouldn't feel comfortable working around it. She's got this natural kind of darkness here. So I'm thinking, actually, what might, now that I'm looking at it, what might be really pretty is I might use pastels and do something where it looks almost like sunsetty in the back. And I might do like black and then like fade to a purple and then fade to like an orangish maybe. I may have to test it out before I do it, but I'm thinking that's what I'd like to do. Because with this border and this built-in shading, I can't not do a border or a background, you know? Oh, thank you, Joanna. Ah, gotcha, Melissa, gotcha. I don't think I'll ever know what hype means. It means like you're excited, like you're getting all hyped about it. You know, think about like when you hear a song that's got a really good beat, like when you're cleaning, okay? And you choose on really upbeat music to clean to, that's kind of like getting hyped. Like it's something that like gets you excited and kind of gets you moving kind of thing. Like everybody's excited, so they throw out hype for you know, when something good happens in chat. Okay, let's see, is that light enough? Yes. All right, I want to grab a really dark brown. Let's see, sepia ought to be good. Caran, I almost pronounced it. Caran Dash has great customer service. I had a faulty pencil and they sent me a replacement plus 2 other colors and one of the new pencil blenders. Oh, really, Shara? That's awesome. Right, Allie? Can you imagine? I'm hyped up. Good, Melissa. Okay, we're gonna grab sepia. I always want to say sepia, but you know, my pronunciations have been off lately. That's awesome though, Shara. I love to hear when companies have like great customer service. I need to empty this pencil sharpener. Steve, remind me to do that after stream. Hype DNA, I like it. All right, we're gonna turn her a little bit here because now we're gonna add a little bit of definition around her eyes here. So we're using sepia number 407. Okay, and I want to add just a little bit here. Okay, and a little bit on her eyeline. Okay. A little bit on her eyelashes. You could add a few extra lashes if you want. And you could theoretically do this with black as well, just because her hair is black. Oh, remind me to install my pencil sharpener after stream. I'll forget. This is also why I married Steve. I married him so that he can help me with math and he can help me with my memory because my memory is terrible. Okay. Oh, a little bit more color there. All right, we are going to grab like the Lizzo song. Thanks, Karen. Have a great night. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. What? Steve, help me remember to empty my pencil sharpener. You're funny. Okay, number 403. No, you know, that's beige. I don't want that. I grabbed it just because I had it out, but that's not what I want. We're gonna grab number 5, which is gray. Just gray. And we're gonna add a little bit of shadow up here. And a little bit here. A little bit of a darker area here. Doesn't leave much. Okay, and then... Thanks, Steve. Will someone tell Steve just how helpful he is? He's so helpful. No, he is helpful. He brought me tea, but... I love raspberry tea. It's so good. All right, let's get... Funny thing is he taught my kids that just hilarious joke also, and they do the same thing to me. Share. All right, we are gonna go ahead and use salmon pink, a little bit in her eye here. There we go. All right, let's grab that gray again. Thanks, Melissa. All right, now we're gonna grab our ivory black, okay? We're gonna go ahead and make sure. Add a little bit more darkness there. Right along that. She's got nice thick lashes. A little bit more there. Using that ivory black. A few more lashes here. Okay. And yeah, I know I'm talking to myself. There we go. Okay. Bad. All right. You know what? I need to add more here because that's totally uneven and that's driving me crazy. Fill that in a little bit more. They are fairly even. We're going to go back over with the Posca anyway. All right. Right, Allie? All right, so now we're going to use our white Posca here. Okay. A little dot there, a little dot there. There we go. Eyes. Eyes, eyes. I also did the eyebrows a little bit when I was coloring the hair on my own. I have to remind myself sometimes when I'm working on this off stream not to do too much because then you guys don't get to see it. So we're just going to add a little bit more darkness to the eyebrows here. I have to put the brakes on myself. There, she looks slightly more human now that she's got actual eye color. Yeah. Not too shabby. We need to do her lips next. So let's brighten that back up. Okay. So let's grab, what do we have here? Stuff we did for her skin tone. Burnt sienna. I need to look at my chart because I kind of want it to sort of match her cloak. I don't want to do like a bright red lip or a pink because it just doesn't seem to go. Burnt sienna's got a nice kind of little reddish color to it. Let's also grab salmon? Is that salmon? Yes, that's salmon. Okay, salmon, and then we're going to grab, what is this one? Granite Rose. Okay. Oh, Ruby Red. Sorry, Allie, I just saw your comment. Medium point or fine point. So there's 3 different sizes for the Posca pen. This one, this is the smallest one they have. It's the 0.7 millimeters. Then there's the medium one that has a longer nib, and then there's the large one. The small one I like because it's got this nice fine point. I probably use these more than I use the other ones. Unless, of course, I'm like covering a large amount of space, but for the most part. Like sienna, without the C, Joanna. Yeah, like pink 90s lips. There you go. Yeah, blue eyeshadow and bright red lips. That's what it is. Okay, so we're gonna start with burnt sienna number 69. Okay, so one of the nice things about grayscale, now I lightened mine considerably, but you can see here, you know, she's got shadow here, so she kind of maps out for you where you need to place your darkest colors. So if you are trying to learn skin tones, get yourself a grayscale, because once you start doing faces often enough, it kind of almost gives you a bit of a muscle memory. As far as like, oh, usually there's, you know, a highlight along the jawline, you know, you got shading along the forehead. You kind of get used to where everything goes. Oh no, Ev. Okay, so we're gonna start here. And like if you print out Christine Karron's page directly from her Etsy, which I did get this on Etsy, but then I usually pull it into Photoshop and lighten it even more because I don't like it super dark. But most of the time, the pages are darker than what you guys see for me here. I just lightened it more because I wanted it nice and light. All right, burnt sienna. Okay, so kind of following her shadow lines. I mean, they're pretty small subtle lips, so you don't want to muddy it up too fast. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, Photoshop. There might be a way to do it just in the printing stage itself, but I find that I can get a bit more of a fine-tuned exactly to the lightness that I want. So I will, yeah, when I download it, I usually just pull the pictures directly into Photoshop so I can make sure I get the exact size that I want and lighten it to where I want, that kind of thing. Okay, so now we're going to use salmon. I've definitely gotten spoiled with PDFs. That's for sure. Yeah, we're definitely going for a subtle lip color here. Almost natural lip. We'll probably use a little bit more burnt sienna too. Okay, and then granite rose. Like I said, it's a small space, so you know you don't want to end up muddying it up. But all right, half gray and get lighter grayscale. There you go. There you go. All right, burnt sienna. Yeah, I never actually like physically alter, you know, what the pictures are by any means, because this is the artist's work and, you know, I want to keep it true to what she created, but I will lighten it sometimes if I don't like quite as how dark it is. So like any of Christine Karron's books, just because I also like to print it out on the paper I know, you know, works well with what I'm using, I will scan in her images and then reprint them on paper that I'm happy with. But, you know, I never scan in to distribute by any means. And I never scan in to change the picture. I just scan in to reprint or lighten. It's a JPEG you can open in Word and lighten it there as well. Oh, in Word. Okay, I didn't know that. See, all these little tricks of the trade you pick up after a while. All right, now salmon. Okay. And I think we will leave that lip there. There we go. Not too shabby. Pretty pleased with that. She looks like she's got a bit more of a personality now that she actually has eye color. So let's shift down now. We're going to shift gears a little bit. Okay, we're going to move the ones for her hair out of the way. Okay, we're going to move these pinks out of the way. All right, we have a fair amount of blues out already, so this is what we're going to utilize. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because you can insert a picture and resize it there. Okay, I don't think I've seen you do a peoples. What, me, Sherry? You don't think you've seen me color people? How many people have I colored on string? I've done people before, right? Haven't I? I mean, I know I have, but have I done them online or on stream? I mean, I've got this one that I'm still slowly working on. Surely I've done people before, haven't I? Her little nose. I know, right? Well, now I'm curious. Huh. Hang on one second. I'm curious. Guess I don't do people all that often. I was doing a quick scroll. Okay, so there was the Spooktober, the other Christine Caran one. There was the Witch. I guess there was Doctor Who, or there was people in the sense of the Doctor Who head I did. There's Hermione. I mean, nothing with like a big, huge face by any means. I did Laura Rafferty's Athena. That was, wow, I really don't do people much, do I? I'm looking back and I'm realizing it has, I did a little bit of another Laura Rafferty. There's another Laura Rafferty. I do not gravitate towards people, do I? Huh. Well, I suppose that's because I do a lot of Johanna Basford, too. Yeah, I guess this is slightly out of the ordinary, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. I did the Victorian picture. Yeah. Yeah, she was making the polyjuice potion. That's right. Grazia. Oh, yeah, the Grazia Salva one. I don't know where she's at now. But yes, yeah, I guess I did the Grazia Salva. But yeah, I think just naturally I gravitate towards, you know, like a lot of, you know, animals and flowers. So Melissa, normally I do this one, but Evelyn was so sweetly sent me a pack of the Nina to try, which is also very nice. It's just, did I put a Nina command in here? I thought I did them in Nina command. There it is. So one of these two will work just fine, and they're the ones I like to use. Food. Yes, I sometimes color food. I don't know that I've done many food ones online though. Okay, so we are going to start on her dress now. I mean, who knows, with how much I like Christine Caran stuff now, I'll probably be doing it more often. We are going to use the same blues that we used in her eyes, and then we may grab some, there you go, Shara. We may grab, oh, sure. We may grab some browns, like the burnt sienna again, for our shadows. I like it, Cal. All right, so let's go ahead and start with, let's just start with her sleeve, yeah? Yes, I've used it for alcohol markers. I used the Accent 80 pound on this picture here. I didn't use the Copics on it. I haven't tried the Copics on the 80 pound, but this is the, these are the Everblends. Kenny! Oh my word, Kenny. Oh my goodness, look at that happy dancing pair. Can we get some hypes in chat for Kenny? Kenny, you are so sweet, huh? She's an amazing mod, an amazing person. Oh my goodness, you are so sweet. Kenny, I did it! Oh, Kenny, thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think the 80 pound will be fine for the markers. Oh my goodness, Kenny, you're so sweet, hun. Thank you. Cal, you can type exclamation point hype in chat. Thank you, Kenny. Throw some more hype in there. Ooh, and a kitty love, and a super Steve, and a happy me, and a TARDIS. Haha. Thank you, Kenny. Oh, it's because you colored her eyes and she stopped looking creepy. Oh, yay! All right, well, let's zoom in. You heard that, good job. Momo, I think I saw your name in here earlier. Thanks, hello. I don't think I said hello to you. Well, thank you, Kenny. You are so sweet. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do her dress. I'm thinking for her apron, we'll almost... How did Christine Caran this? Did she... See, I looked to Christine Caran's too as a reference because, I mean, this is her image. So, like, this is what she... So I'm gonna pull up her Etsy real quick. Actually, I want to see if she colored the apron a different color. Hang on. I mean, I know it's my own picture and I could color it however I wanted to, but I'm also curious. Hang on, I'm gonna pull her up real quick. CH Caran. Here we go. Okay, so she did. Oh, gosh, she does such a good job. She did the blonde hair. She did the blonde hair on hers. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. This is her Instagram, by the way. If you're not following Christine Karron, you probably should. Have I ever done grayscale animals? I have not, Boots. I have not. But yeah, so she did that separate. She looks like she did the cuffs the same color of the dress. I was thinking, though, I would do the cuffs white to match the apron. But yeah. Gosh, she's so good. She's so good. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so I think we will do a white apron and white cuffs. What do we think about that? Okay. Ah, that's nice and dark, isn't it? Let's fix that. Much better. Okay, there we go. Do that brighter? Yeah, we can do that a bit brighter. All right, so we're gonna start here, and it looks like this should have been brown from the cloak, maybe, but we'll do that later. So we're gonna start with our precious Tara Lynn. Thank you, Tara. Oh, little Huffy, it's got little pom-poms. That is adorable. Let's get some hype in chat for Tara Lynn. Thank you, Tara Lynn. Here we go. A little happy person there up in the left. Thank you, Tara Lynn. You are so sweet. I have a grayscale animal in my pocket now. Wait, I have the grayscale animal in my pocket now. You have an animal in your pocket, Joanna? Ooh, homemade chicken soup. Nice. Ugh, you guys make the weekends so nice. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, you all are so sweet. Aw, thanks, Melissa. All right, so Prussian blue. I'm gonna start out kind of nice and light, and just like everything else, we're gonna put a couple layers on this. Now she's got a line here that shows you can put a little bit of a highlight, which I might still do, but we're gonna start out kind of still using our darker blue, and maybe we'll like add a little bit of a highlight there. Okay, so Kenny and Tanya. I've been seeing that a lot in streams. What started the My Tanya and My Kenny? You guys started doing that like what, a couple weeks ago, I think? Is there a story behind that, or is it just like, I mean, I know you guys love each other and you know you're good friends and everything, but I'm curious, is there a story behind the My Tanya and My Kenny? So you mean to come get me? Tanya wants to come for soup. Doing animals and wild souls so long as okay. I didn't know if you're like, yeah, I just got this little gray animal just sitting in my pocket. It put a pretty hilarious image in my head. Tanya just said it one day. I love it. I love it so much. Aw, I love it. Tanya's typing. Okay. I love it. Well, I tell you one thing though, when this whole pandemic is done, I better see some pictures of a trip you took out to visit Kitty. You guys should meet up at some point. Actually, honestly, we all need to meet up at one point. I'm telling you, this whole thing blows over, we're doing like a massive coloring con. Seriously, like my dog's fit. Well, that's what I was thinking too, Joanna, but I thought maybe she's got a pet chinchilla. Those are gray. That could fit in a pocket. A slightly larger pocket, but it could still fit. Wait by the window. I'm just imagining this imagery of Tanya like staring. She's got a bench window so she could sit right by the window, not just a chair, but it's one of those fancy, you know, alcove bench windows, and she sits there, their hand on her chin, and she just sighs as the rain slowly drizzles down the window, you know, just waiting for her Tanya. Either that or there's like birds flittering by and she's got like a cherry blossom tree out by her window. Nice, Cal, nice. We need to a convention here in Grapevine. Oh, we gotta do someplace central so that like a coloring cruise would be fun, but I don't know if the boat's moving or we're gonna be able to get much coloring. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, like a central location, you know, somewhere in the middle, you know, so like Houston or Austin, or I don't know. What's the most middle town in the entire US? I'm not getting on a boat. It's okay. Like what, Colorado maybe? Wyoming? What's the most middle town in the entire US? The Bahamas? That's not the US. St. Louis. Wyoming. There you go, St. Louis. Texas. Somewhere in the middle, all right? We'll rent out a whole like big old convention center, and we'll have coloring con, and we'll get all the famous illustrators and all the YouTubers to come, and we'll have panels, and then we'll all hang out and color, and then we'll all go get brunch. Well, see, that's the thing, is the UK did have one, Wendy. You guys got to have a coloring meetup. I was so sad. I wanted to go so bad, but I couldn't justify a ticket to the UK to go have coffee with everyone. Tyler, Texas is my halfway point between me and my grandparents. Nice. I'm in. See, there we go. We just got to get past this thing. And I'm serious, man. If they can come up with some sort of reliable vaccine, you know, however long it takes, and, you know, we need to all meet up and finally just have one big, massive, like, coloring get together. Even if it's not a coloring con, like, we all just, like, ooh, we could all get together and rent a massive Airbnb. Like, find someone who owns a mansion, and then we rent it. And if there's, like, you know, 100 of us there, so whatever it is per person for that, and we just dole it out, and we get this massive Airbnb for, like, a whole week, and we just hang out and color. Man, we could stream it. We could stream it for, like, all the people that, like, I don't know. That could be so fun. Colorado? Okay, Colorado. Boom. We'll get a cabin up in the mountain. No, because then we won't get very good internet. Still, it's a plan. We're gonna do it. I know, right, Kenny? That would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. Okay, I am making a bit of a cuff here because I want her cuff part here to be white. That would be so much fun. I'm telling you, we just need a coloring convention. That's all. I lived in Colorado for a little while, like 6 months-ish. 'Twas an adventure. The funny thing is I moved there the day after it stopped snowing, and I moved back the day after it started snowing. Or no, the day before. So I like totally missed all the snow. I'm like 2 minutes to Dallas. Yeah, that's fair. I was somewhere in the middle. There's an awesome castle hotel outside Colorado Springs. Perfect. ColorCon. Exactly, Alex. ColorCon. ColorCon would be amazing. Like for gaming conventions, you know, they have panels where they, you know, famous streamers and game creators and all that kind of stuff. Or, you know, even like Comic-Con, they've got, you know, famous actresses. They got booths with all the comic books. So what we would need is we need to get all of the, you know, get like Hannah Carlson, Johanna Basford, and Kirby Roseanne, and Christine Karen, like all of the illustrators and everything. We need to get them all to come. And then, you know, we'll have like Q&As with YouTubers, and it could be a thing. It could be a big thing. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. All right, Kim T's the host. Somebody tell her. Sounds good, Melissa. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Right, at some point I'm supposed to grab another color, right? I forgot. All right, let's see. Let's grab blue. Okay, well, not every castle is haunted, Joanna. Realize this is pointing that way. Let's tilt that a little bit more that way. There we go. That's better. There's no moat, Joanna. Yeah, you're good. There's no moat. We just need like a coloring con to go on tour. Like we all just like take a month, you know, get someone, you know, someone famous, be like, so we need a couple $1 million, so 50 of us can travel around the world coloring. Anybody can cover that? And then all of us just tour. Yeah, you're on your own with that one, Joanne. I have no reasoning for that one. Oh, we need sponsored. I know, right? Okay, let's see. Light blue. I'll just like cut a deal with we'll get like a famous like color pencil, like, I don't know, does Red Bull do coloring? All these hyped up colorists, goodness knows I don't need any more caffeine. I think that's a little bright. We're gonna lower that just a bit. There we go, that's better. Okay. That would be so much fun though. Someday. Extreme coloring, there you go. Get the YouTubers, right? George Clooney, there we go. All right. Anybody got any in with George Clooney? Can he sponsor us? See, we get Red Bull to do it. Like Cal said, extreme coloring. We'll just a bunch of us colorists will just down a bunch of Red Bull and see who can color a picture the fastest. You know, just there you go, Wendy. Who do we call? Yeah, who here knows George Clooney? All right, bluish pale. God, can you imagine if we drink his tequila? I think that might be something else. We got Red Bull hyped up colorist. If we had tequila, we'd have, you know, tipsy colorist. Who am I kidding? We'd be more than tipsy, but still, that'd be hilarious. Okay, I definitely want to, when we start adding in our layers, I want to start using, let's see, do I want to do burnt sienna? Actually, I'm thinking mahogany. Let's grab mahogany. Mahogany. There it is. Mahogany. I don't think I can handle that. I think the last time I had a drink like that was, like I have coffee, but those are just like sugar and caffeine. When we made the move to Texas, I would drink those, because we were on the road for so long, because it was such a long drive, I ended up getting some sunglasses and that helped, but because of the glare on the road, it was like making my eyes more tired when I drove. And so that whole road trip down here, I was downing like those 5-hour energies. I was like, it was insane. Amazon should sponsor us with all the money we send their way. Momo, that is not a bad idea. We probably make up about half of that. Jeff Bezos owes me, I know, right? So if anybody has an in with Jeff Bezos, be like, so we want to all color together. You got us? You got us? He probably would. Can you imagine? Amazon traveling bus coloring tour? Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit of mahogany now. That'd be amazing. But the whole trip, we'd all have to wear like Amazon shirts. Or if George Clooney sponsored us, then we could all just wear shirts with George Clooney's face on it. Like, I would be okay with that. I would rock that kind of merch. Like, I could do that. Alright, so we're just using a little bit of this mahogany here. That'd be hilarious. Alright, a little bit on the arm crease here. Okay, a little bit here. Hi, Deborah! Can we invite UPS drivers? You know, I'd be down with that. We have the nicest UPS driver. Like, he is so sweet. One time a package actually got misplaced. To this day, I still don't know what happened to it. But he felt like so bad. Like, it was just, he's been our UPS driver for ages. And he is just the nicest guy. So when it's really like hot in the dead of summer, like I'll bring him Gatorades and stuff. And when this whole thing started, I'm like, do you have masks? Because he's like, we're good. So I was like making sure he's all good. But he's just, you know, he's just a genuinely nice guy. What's funny is when I run, like once or twice I've run into him, like all before this, but like I ran into him at the grocery store. And because I'm so used to seeing him, you know, in his uniform, like I recognize his face, but I couldn't quite place him. And I'm like standing in the same aisle and I was just like, wait a minute, you're my UPS guy. It's like, oh, hey. And we ended up chatting. It was hilarious. And the same thing happened to my mailman. Like, you're just so used to seeing him in a certain way. It's hilarious. We need a celebrity that colors and crafts. Didn't the princess say that she colored in Johanna's books? Oh, okay, never mind. Shara. Jim Carrey. Yes, Jim Carrey. Let's do it. All right, so Prussian blue. Watch, someone forwards this to him. Get an email from Jim Carrey. So, I hear you want to travel around the world of color. And I'd be like, oh my god! I think I would have a literal heart attack. Oh my gosh, Steve. Yes. Steve, can you do that for me? Can you get in touch with Tom Hanks for me? Huh? Just organize the whole thing here. He's not nice? Really? Reaching high? But Tom Hanks is America's dad. Surely he would approve of coloring. Surely. Okay, and we're gonna grab... I got Tom on my speed dial. Let me get my contact list out. Also, empty your sharpener. Thank you, Steve. I really should just get the garbage can and just do it now. Jim Carrey colors. The pen is blue. There you go. He has Oscars. Tom Hanks is a gift from the gods. That is facts, Allie. That is facts. Oh my god. When I heard at the beginning of the pandemic that he had gotten it, I was like, so help me God, 2020. If you take Tom Hanks from us, they're like, yeah. Jason Momoa! Yeah, I'll promise it. It'll be the truck all over again. Jason, I'm sorry. I won't wreck your red truck. I can't think of Jason Momoa now without thinking of my dream where he got mad at me and didn't want to be my friend anymore because I wrecked his truck. You're Jason Momoa! You can buy a new truck! All of us need to go buy a lotto ticket and win big. Yeah, right. Well, hey, if we all win, then we can pool our winnings, and then there we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead. We need a D-lister. All right, who's on the top of the D-lister, Johanna? All right, light blue. I'd share. Me too. Sherry? Alright, so light blue, 161. Okay, there we go. A little bit here. We're gonna use our blender here too, and this will kind of darken up a little bit, and then we'll see where we need to be as far as layers. Oh my gosh. Jody. Someone needs to find that out. Can someone find out if David Tennant colors? No, Tom Hanks, I would have cried. Yes, he was filming a movie in Australia, and him and his wife, it's on his Twitter, or it might be his Instagram. Anyway, it's on one of those. Him and his wife both got it. She had it a little bit worse than him. But yeah, thankfully his was pretty mild. He just mostly felt like a lot of exhaustion, but you know, for safety's sake. But yeah, Tom Hanks is one of the first celebrities to come out to say that he had it. I was just like, no. No, but I'm sure there's some in Vegas. Bruce Campbell? What? Wait, does Bruce Campbell color, Steve? Are we talking about a fantasy coloring with the stars? No, we're trying to think of celebrities that color that would be willing to sponsor us for a round-the-world tour of colorists. Wait, somebody else said Bruce Campbell. Why are we saying Bruce Campbell? I'm so lost. Did I say something? Oh, D-list actors. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. The wheels are turning, Joanna. It's a plan. We're gonna do this. Bruce Campbell. Okay. Does Bruce Campbell color? Before we do that, I'm going to add more blue, actually. We're going to use more Prussian blue. I want this a little bit darker. We got the hair and the cloak nice and dark. I would like to kind of keep with that theme. I mean, you guys know me. I really like, you know, kind of pastel colors. But if I start out kind of doing dark, I want to keep the theme. Because Bruce Campbell is hysterical. He's an actor, Allie. I'm trying to think, what has he been in? I know I've seen him in things, but nothing's like popping out of my mind right now. Arnold Schwarzenegger? If they don't have to stay in lines, I think I can think of a politician or two. Oh, there you go. He gave me a candy and called me a doll at a book signing. Oh! Jody, did you eat the candy or did you save it forever? Joanna. Joanna, if that's just kicking in now, then I want to know what you've been doing to hold out. Go dark. Dig into it. Exactly, Allie. Because I'm pretty sure my crazy kicked in a few months ago. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Reba McIntyre. Okay. I ate it. No, you have to save the candy. What kind of candy was it, Jody? All right, light blue. I have not met nearly enough celebrities in my lifetime. I need to make that my bucket list. I want to meet at least one A-lister, one B-lister, two C-listers, and one D-lister. A butterscotch. Oh, I like butterscotch. Well, sure, we know Mary would be down for that one, right, Mary? All right, we're gonna go. I got Hershey Kisses at a Mariah Carey concert. I saved them for years. Did she give them to you, or did you just get them at the concert? Who was it in here that used to work for TSA and would sort through who's? Oh, it was Mark Harmon's suitcase. Who was that who did that? All right, so now we're gonna use the blender. Let's see how this darkens up, shall we? Because I'm thinking we need to add on at least a couple more layers, but I want to get an idea of where we're at with this. The Caran Dash blender is one of the few that I feel like you can still layer on top of, which we will definitely do. Yeah. Third Eye Blind? I don't. I'm sorry? Oh, we were talking about Mel Gibson, Mary. Mel Gibson.
Caran Dash.
It's Caran Dash.
Is it?
Yeah, remember I had to fix it. It's not Caran Dash anymore. I was just sounding way too pretentious, but I looked it up, and it's Caran with like it sounds like with a U. Caran Dash. Caran Dash.
Yes, I've heard of the Caran Dash.
Oh my gosh, go away. Mark freaking Harmon. Mary. Dylan McDermott. Hi, Rindy. Welcome. Drumsticks signed by them? Nice. Merry Freedom! Oh, funny, Deborah. All right, so Prussian blue again. Oh, awesome, Rindy. I'm so glad. I love Christine Caran. She has got so many awesome pages. Like, I am honestly sad that I didn't know of her earlier. I feel like I've just been missing out all this time. You're not helping, Steve. William Wallace. Mary's got a pulse. Oh, gosh. I was cracking up, Mary, when Tanya was just like, what about me? Rindy, do you have any other favorite illustrators? You said you're coloring Christine's page. Do you have any other books or illustrators that you tend to color towards? And welcome. I'm glad you're here.
I know who my favorite illustrator is.
Who's your favorite illustrator, Steve?
Emily.
Aww. Is that just because we're married and you have to?
Yep.
Kelly Ripa, she loves weirdos. There you go. Well, what about me? Exactly. I love it. You ladies crack me up. Like I said, I know I'm not actively always in chat, but like I have you guys up and like I'm just cracking up. And that's usually when Steve hops on because he can hear me having it on, and then we're both just cracking up at the end. Good answer, Steve. Are you heading to bed, Mary? Have a good night. I feel like I want to add white on top of this because I want it darker, but I feel like it's too bright, if that makes sense. So I want to tone it down a little bit. Or maybe gray it up a little bit. We could try adding some dark gray on top and see what happens with that. What is this one? This is sepia. And that is not what I want. That is true, Momo. That is true. I do appreciate his honesty. Okay, that is gray. I want dark gray. Let's see. Mouse gray. Cocoa. Grayish black. Maybe we've got dark gray out already. Oh, wait, here it is. Yes, yes. So I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know, what time is it? It's 10:10 already? Oh my gosh. It is taking me, wait, what? We finished the hair, we did the eyes, the lips. Working on the sleeves. All right, so let's see, dark gray. I want to take down some of this brightness a little bit. Oh yeah, I like this. This is good. All right, so we're using dark gray over the top of this. So, you know, I alter as I go along. You know, maybe the initial colors I chose, it's not turning out exactly the way I want. You know what I mean? So what I also want to grab then is a nice light gray. We're going to grab, oh, look at that. Light gray, number 3. Oh, nice, Sherry. How are you enjoying it? Have you got to swatch them out or anything yet? Billy Joel parody. Color is such a lovely word. I like it. Probably lovely world, not word. Oh my gosh. Exclamation point words in chat. Words are hard. Okay. So now we're gonna go, yeah, I'm glad we did gray instead of white. We're gonna use light gray now. Nope, that's too light. I want it darker. Okay, let's grab steel gray. Steel gray I think could work. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Steel gray. And this is kind of burnishing it even more than the blender already did. And it's actually a little bit darker in this one spot here because I think I might have missed that with the blender, so it's slightly uneven. So to fix that, we'll go over it with our white just a little bit. Let's see. Where is my white? My white. Here it is. There you go. Words are hard. Okay. So we're just going to use that white just a little bit, and that fixes the problem. Okay, let's grab, where is this? We need this. Okay, next I want to grab, we're gonna grab grayish black actually. We're gonna sharpen this. Oh, awesome, Sherry, I'm so glad. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I didn't want something, so we're using grayish black now. I didn't want something super vibrant and bright. Definitely wanted to go for a little bit darker. So now we're using grayish black. I am choosing to use this as the shadow part instead of a dark brown because I don't want to add more color. Your little white stubby. Oh, this is nothing. Allie, you've seen what I'm trying to make with my other stubbies, haven't you? Oof. They're a little tangled right now. One second. I gotta collect more stubbies over time here, but here we go. I made that pencil wind chime. So I'm working on an actual, I don't know if you can see it in this little camera here. Hang on. Okay, so I've got the ring here. And I'm gonna, once I get more, they're gonna be all around here. And then it'll hang down, and I'm gonna like make the ring like decorative. I just gotta get more stubbies to screw them in. Who knows when I'll finish it. But yeah, I'm making a pencil wind chime. And they're itty bitty, teeny tiny Oompa Loompa pencils.
My white.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Here come the stubs. Rob Lowe. I don't even remember him recently from that commercial. I don't think I've ever been a huge Rob Lowe fan. Okay, grayish black. I bet you David Tennant secretly colors. You know, when he's got the time. Like, I think that if his wife asked him to color with her, he would totally do it. He seems cool like that. Okay. A little bit. mean, and this is why it takes so long to finish a picture. I mean, I will linger on something until I'm happy with it, you know? Okay, we're gonna zoom this out a little bit so we can take a look at it. I bet a ton of people secretly color. Alex, I agree with you. Yeah, I like that blue color. I think that's really nice. Instead of moving over to this sleeve, here's what I want to do. I want to go ahead and do this cuff, and then I realized I hadn't done the little edging on here also, so I want to do that as well. Those are so short the pencil extender doesn't work pencils. Exactly. Do I have Hulu? Not at the moment. So my streaming services, I get them. We always have Netflix. We always have Disney Plus for the kids. But I alternate between HBO, Stars, and Hulu based on what I'm in the mood to watch. If I want to go on a Buffy binge for a while, then I'll go ahead and grab Hulu. If I want to go on an Outlander binge for a while, then I'll go and watch Stars. Doctor Who's on HBO now, I think. Anyway, so currently I have Stars and HBO. So no, Hulu is off the table at the moment. But when I give up one of the other ones, then I'll go back to Hulu. I thought that edging was a white gel pen. No, this is just the design on it, and I hadn't finished it yet. In fact, actually, before we do cuff, let's do that, because honestly, it bothers me. Okay, sounds good, Jody. All right, we're gonna zoom in. I want to do that edge because honestly, it bothers me that it's not done. So we're gonna grab Umber. Okay, let me double check that that's the shade I want. Umber? No, we're not getting Umber. We're gonna grab Sepia instead. Got it? Yes, sepia and cinnamon, which I think I also have out. Is this cinnamon? This is perfect. All right, we're gonna do sepia and cinnamon for this, okay? Hi, Michelle. Try not to cover it up so you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Oh, it's David Tennant related. Works for me. Yeah, I apologize. I've been so out of touch on Discord this week. It has just been a busy week in the Illustrator household. Okay. Realize I got a little nick there. Let's get this quick. That's better. Okay, then we're going to use our cinnamon. Okay, and then the sepia. Didn't see that one. I got kind of covered up with pencil last time. What's the best paper to purchase to print out on coloring pages? Rindy, I use exclamation point paper or exclamation point Nina. Those two are both good choices. The links will pop up on Nightbot here in just a second. And those papers are so thick that you can even add a bit of water. I mean, not a ton. They're not watercolor papers, but, you know, for small amounts, for sure. Oh. And we'll do here. There. Okay. And then cinnamon. And then down here, I'm gonna just fill it all in just because on the underside it's gonna be a little bit darker. Okay. Go. And then we are going to grab our light lemon yellow. Light, I think? No? No, I think that worked. Okay, light lemon yellow. I'm gonna soften that edge just a bit. Oh. Alright, I want to grab that blender. Aw, thanks, Grin. Every time I color, he gets his tail in a twist. I'd use my cardstock to print out, but we'll check the paper you mentioned. Awesome. Did Steve finish his picture? He did not. He did not, Ev. Okay, we're just blending the edge here so that it's finished. Okay. Steve, explain yourself to chat. There we go. Oh, I'm so much happier with that. I'm glad I did that. Sounds good, Kenny. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your super chat. You are so beyond sweet. Seriously, thank you so much. Our blenders, they tear my hands up after a while. Are you talking about with these, Sherry? Hi, Pam. Brian never finishes his either. I mean, I can't really blame him. I have a hard time even finishing mine. So, I mean, if I can't finish mine, how can I expect him to? There's just a couple bald patches. I'm filling in real quick. All right, let's shift over real quick. Oh, gotcha, Pamela. Sounds good. Hello. Have a good night, Kenny. Get some rest. We'll chat with you later. Okay. Filling this in using that sepia. How do you guys get around hand pain when you color in a lot with colored pencils? So number one, I think it has to do with how you color and the pencils you used. I noticed that only because last time when we colored this, it was the first time in a while my hand actually cramped up, and I think it's because I'm pressing harder with these. So I think that has a lot to do with it. How you're coloring, how you're holding the pencil, and how hard you're pressing. If you're doing it lightly just to the side, then you're not going to be putting that much pressure on it. But otherwise, I just recommend taking breaks. So first, evaluate how you're coloring and how you're holding. If you feel like you're putting a lot of pressure, then your hand naturally is going to be tensed up a little bit more. However, that being said, some pencils you can't help but grip on it. So like I said, we colored for what, 2.5 hours last year, but like we were going at it quite a bit, and my hand was literally like cramping up. So if it's not the way you're coloring on your pencils, then I just recommend taking a break mostly. Still working on my calendar. I'm on November, 1 more month to go. Deborah, that is amazing. Just that you're able to do each and every one of those pages. I can't do that. I refuse to finish the Christmas picture until after Thanksgiving. Yeah, I hadn't experienced that much with it, but part of it is I think because I'm like, I don't feel like I need to press hard with the Pablos, but I was, you know what I mean? So I think it has a lot to do with how you're coloring and what you're coloring with. Let's see. What pencils are good for light pressure? It kind of just depends. I have never found myself getting tired when I use Ergosoft, but I also tend to use very pastel palettes when doing Ergosoft. Also, anything with something that is a softer pencil in general, like Prismacolor or the Caran Luminance pencils, are all really good. I haven't tried the Holbeins, so I can't speak to those, but probably Prismas. Do not do, if your hands are getting stiff, I recommend strongly staying away from the Erosion Tombos. Those are the only pencils I've used that have hurt my hand every time. So yeah, that one was a pretty hard lead pencil. The Artisas are pretty nice. So again, maybe just, like I said, reevaluate how you're coloring, how you're holding. But otherwise it could just be the pencil's fault and not yours. Hey Steve, I put up Christmas. It's getting busy. We're bypassing Thanksgiving. I like it. And a little bit of a difference in circumference makes a big difference in cramping. You can order grips for pencils. Oh, I didn't even think about whole beans. Thank you, Steve, for pointing out my mispronunciation. How funny, Sherry. Yeah, and also sometimes if you can hold where your hand is more relaxed, because the reason that you're cramping is how tense your hands are, how much pressure you're putting down. So if you're, you know, gripping the life out of the pencil and you're really kind of, you know, think about how your hand is. So like my hand right now, I can feel that my, I can feel tension here. I can feel tension here. And there's pressure here, which is putting pressure on this finger here. So if you wanted to loosen up, loosen the grip on your pencils. If you've ever watched Shannon color, she has a nice loose grip on her, well, not loose, but she has a nice grip on her pencil. She holds them more like this. And you can see here, just from the way my fingers are, I'm not pressing super hard. You know, when I change, you can see, you know, my skin goes whiter here, it's redder here, and that's because I'm gripping the heck out of the pencil. So loosen your grip a little, and that will help you with light layers. Also, if you're coloring larger areas, it's nicer to hold your pencil back for lighter shading. But when you do, you know, small areas like you see me, I've been coloring like this. So just reevaluate your grip and your pressure too. And that's going to have a lot to do with your hand cramping. There you go. But again, just, you know, taking breaks also helps as well. Also, Marilyn, I don't know if you sent it yet. Be sure to send me that email with your mailing address so I can get your sticker out in the mail. I don't know if you're still here or not. But yeah, just be sure to send me your mailing address, and that way I can get that out. Look at all that finger tension. Get Steve to give you a hand massage. Easier said than done when you're used to choking your pencils to death like me. I'm getting better, though. It's weird things like that, Shannon. Because I color all the time, it's things like that that I notice. Like style of holding pencils and everything. Because see, you do a real good job of keeping it kind of like nice and... I don't know. I notice weird things about people. Ah, okay, Anna. So if you're predisposed to that, then I would recommend definitely try holding your pencils looser, taking breaks with your coloring... but also, yeah, Prismacolors are good for that as well. It's kind of like people that are like into sports, they notice specific things. People that are into cars, you know, they notice, you know, when a car's got a specific, you know, gear on it, or you know, like, oh, that car has that, you know, A99 spoiler. I don't know. Cal, if you're watching, you can help me. But, you know, like, it's just when you have such a strong interest in things, it's easy to notice, especially when I'm constantly trying to improve the way I'm doing things. I make it a habit of taking note of, you know, maybe how other people are doing things, or you're like, oh, well, they did it that way, you know, might be nice to know. Hi, Hedwig! All right, now we're using light lemon yellow. Okay. All right, now we're gonna grab our blender. Clearing up those edges there. See, like I said, I do watch all your other streams. I just don't always actively chat. And sometimes I feel bad too if like I can't stay to chat. Like sometimes I won't say anything just because I know I'm not going to be able to sit down and, you know, have a conversation with all of you. So I lurk instead. Okay. Go ahead and add a little bit here. Okay, I want to darken this up a little bit since this is on the underside of the cloak. Oh. Okay, let's see. I want to add a tad more over here. Wait, what's a paraffin machine? Is it like for like relaxing your hands or like hand massage stuff? Okay, let's zoom out. What time is it? Hey, that's 10:30 on the dot. Okay. How are we feeling about it? I feel like I did not get nearly as much done as I did last time, but you know. So here's what I think we're gonna do. So we got her eyes and her lips done. We got her sleeve done, and we got the trim along the cloak done. So by next time, this same sleeve technique, we're going to, oh, awesome, Ev. This same sleeve technique, by the time we meet up, I'm going to have this sleeve color blue. I'm not doing the cuffs yet. I'll do that with you guys. I honestly don't know how many more sessions this can take, but I'm loving this picture. So I want to make sure that I do this all with you guys. So we're going to do, next time we meet, I'll have this sleeve done the same way this one, and then we'll start in on the cuffs and then go into the skirt. Yeah, so we did what? Eyes, lips, trim, hair, and sleeves. That's not bad. That's not bad. Aw, thanks everyone. So, that's it for Friday today. We are going to be live again on Monday, okay? Let's see, anything else? We got those new stickers that are in the Etsy store. Remember, members, check the members only post for your discounts, okay? And yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Ev, thank you for your super chat. Joanna, thank you for your super chat. Kenny, I know you went to sleep, but thank you again for your super chat. And Tara Lynn, thank you so much for your super chat. You guys are absolutely amazing. Your support is wonderful. You all are lovely. I love coming here and hanging out with you all, kind of checking out, you know, everything going on for a while. And yeah, you all are amazing. Seriously. Thank you so much. I love it here. You're all wonderful, wonderful people. Okay, everyone. Have a great night, and I will see you on Monday, all right? Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will talk to you all later.